How many people are on right now as we're speaking?
I think 8.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So people are listening right now, huh?
Well, they should be talking.
Oh, that's interesting. Hey, feel free to talk, everyone. I want you to express your thoughts, your most innermost thoughts on these matters. If you have a problem with what I say, politically incorrect, we could talk about some things, but Elisa's a fucking creepy snake. And we gotta all come to the realization of that. No matter if you want to placate to her, because oh yeah, we're gonna have a little Kermit and fun hype, and she's trying to do good, going IRLing instead of Kermit. That woman is a fucking creep, and you guys watch out for her.
How did you get into like this streaming? How did you become a fan of it?
Interesting question. I've been waiting for a while. I've kind of resonated with these thoughts for a while, and should I tell you guys? But it was Danino, man. First it was Vitali. I was interested in some IRL in 2008 when I started doing it myself. And yeah, so interesting enough, I went on YouTube and some kids switched over from Twitch. While he was on Twitch first, I was watching him for a couple of times, which was Paul Danilo. And then I went into his room and and that really changed that dynamic. He had like 600, 700 people. And I started saying a lot of controversial words, man, that I'm not proud of. But
the N-word?
All right, bro. I don't want to elaborate on things right now, but we'll talk pretty soon in private. But there was innocent kids from Twitch that they were interested in his live streaming, and I actually seen Danino with Alien or Caroline at Panini Restaurant and in Hollywood when I used to live over there by his area in the east part of Hollywood. And this was a while back, like 6 years ago, I think, when he started. So I got very interested in the whole dynamics, and then I started seeing all these people jumping on the band. Then, Danilo took off for a while, and I was like, oh, good, the kid's trying to, soul search or whatever. That's good for him, Well, and I was like,
You asked me how I got into Elisa. Have you ever listened to Stern?
Oh, fuck that guy. I don't know, man. I have mixed feelings about Stern. I like Stern in a way. He's a very intelligent man, but he's just kind of a sociopath. But I realize, like, the older he's getting, like, I don't mean to judge him now. I haven't seen him for a lot of years.
Do you associate more with CX or the Purple Army?
I don't even really, bro, I'm not really, I don't like that IP2 shit or anything like that, man. Like, I'm just my own entity. I just want to help people. Like, I want to help kids not to drink and do drugs and do sexual shit where they get diseases or whatever. I just want to, if somehow there's a method to my madness. Sometimes I know I get a little out of line, overboard with people.
But you relapse, right?
You sound like a nice guy. You're very articulate. But then in like a matter of 4 seconds, you go off the deep end, and then you pop right back to the nice guy too.
Hey, that's the problem with me. I don't like to go. I don't like to be lukewarm, brother. That's just my problem. I just go full extremes, and that's why sometimes I kind of been a little isolated lately because I've been writing a lot of deep notes about things, and I just go to work and all I do is just write notes or I just work out.
Like this guy.
Can I ask a quick question? It's Jimmy Jordana. Real quick question. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have like a favorite band or TV show or movie? I'm just curious.
Great questions.
Yeah, man. I would say my best TV show would probably be
Seinfeld.
no, probably I would say back in like a nostalgic era where maybe Little House in the Prairie or like Three's Company or something like that.
Oh my God, I love Little Prairie. It's every story is so wonderful, right? Every story is a wonderful story. Is that why you like it?
Yeah, because it's just really like heartfelt connections back then. And I was a little kid, you know.
If you could answer this question with one name, who was your favorite Charlie's Angel?
Oh, I didn't watch that too much. I didn't get too much into that, but I would say that little dark, the jet black-haired one. I like that one for some reason.
Jackson Smith? No, you're talking about Kate Jackson, bro.
Yeah, for some reason she had a little trippy vibe to her.
I have a question.
I don't know, man. Yeah. Huh. You guys caught me at a wrong era, like I'm aiming the time.
It's all right, man.
What about music? What about music, Spartan? What kind of music do you like?
Oh, thanks, Jimmy.
Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm a very eclectic, like little Spaniard. I like all variety, like rock and roll, jazz. I like electronic, everything, man.
Favorite band?
I would say Soundgarden, Chris Cornell.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
That's my favorite.
The guy on Saturday Night Live.
Huh?
Chris Cornell?
Well, I think he was the most talented in that era. And even though there was a debate with Nirvana, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I think he had a lot of his writing. They were writing songs for that guy. Cornell was making his own shit up, you know.
Yeah, he was a beautiful songwriter.
Yeah, bro, and his voice, like the way he carried his notes, like he's just amazing voice too, man.
What was your favorite movie growing up?
Oh man, I would probably have to say probably Terminator or E.T. or Romancing the Stone or something like that. There's just so many of them. I watched some really bad movies too. I used to get into like some dark movies. I don't want to talk about that right now, but
how about this? What is your favorite category on the hub?
What's
on
that?
What?
What's your favorite category on Pornhub?
Oh,
porn. I don't know about Pornhub. That's been a while. Well, it's been a while since I've seen Pornhub.
Or any porn channel. What's like your genre?
Why are you guys doing this to me right now? Like, this is like you're calling me out in front of everybody. This is insane, man. Come on.
That's not a woofy question, by the way.
Big
Wolfie,
can I ask one more?
Watching this
Wolfie, can I ask one more question?
Go ahead.
Can I ask one more question? This is a serious question because some of us choose a path of celibacy. Are you celibate?
Me?
Yeah. You.
Yes.
You.
Spartan. Oh, yeah. Spartan. Well, lately, I go out there and a lot of women want to fuck me, but I don't take them up on their offers. Sometimes
you're actually celibate. You really are celibate.
Yeah, well, sometimes I do. It just depends on the chemistry. Once in a while, I'll see a twinkle in their eye, or there's just something I can't explain, and I get very attracted to a certain woman, and then I'll just hit them up, and I just get very attracted to them. Like, kind of like Jordana, but that bitch is a fucking creep. But I don't want to be mean to her. Fuck it. What it is, what it is.
Yeah, why be mean? Why be mean? Hey, Spartan, why be mean? Why should you be mean? I mean, what good does it do?
Well,
really,
she's a kooky fucking bitch, dude. You know, she likes to play she likes to mind fuck people. She likes to just, she likes to pretend. She likes to play dumb. It's like a little kooky little fucking game to her, like Alice in Wonderland, and she's just having fun with all these people. You know, these guys that are insults to her, and then these women that are getting all offended because she's fucking doing some devious shit with their lives,
Is there any resentment or possible rejection that she may have given you that's angering you?
Oh, fuck that, bro. See, I'm the one that rejected her at first. That's why she got all fucking tripped out on me. Because I wasn't even attracted to her that much. And sure, she has a pretty face, green eyes, whatever. You know, she's a fucking idiot.
Let me ask you this. You said you're an artist. You said you're an artist. You said you're an artist. Now, do you appreciate Elisa's musical capabilities and her writing?
Yes,
and her,
I think she has a lot of good talent with her music.
Okay.
And some
Okay.
music, some music I think is trash. But some of her music is very talented. Like she puts a lot of mindfulness into it. I could tell.
Okay, so there's a positive thing. You just said something very positive about Elisa.
I think he was also connected by the warmth of Elisa.
Yeah, no, I've told her this. You guys don't realize I've had conversations where I've told her, you know, I think you have a lot of warmth in you. And you're misunderstood, and you're like kind of like just batshit crazy because you've gotten through so many tumultuous things in your life, and you know you've been estranged from your brother and whatever, your sister. I'm sorry to say whatever, but you know it's just gut wrenching things when you're disconnected from your family and you go through these turmoil things. And she's just like all like neurotic and shit. And she just
I hear some compassion, Spartan. I hear you voicing some compassion just then when you were just describing her situation.
No, I do. I see it in her eyes, bro. Like you can see the window gate. Like she's just like a scared little animal. Like sometimes, I don't mean to laugh, but it's just like you look at her sometimes. She's just like a little sparrow. Sometimes I say that, like her attention span like a sparrow, but it's kind of cute like that. Like she just don't know what to do. Like she just all.
You mentioned your daughter. I mean, I live for my kids. I would do anything for my daughter. Do you have a relationship with yours? Is she far away? Do you communicate with her much?
I have two daughters. I'm going to tell you the truth, man. When I was a kid, I impregnated two different women. When I was 17, and then I was 19, the other one, and two different moms. So, but both of them see each other. That's a good thing. And
good.
I haven't seen them recently, but I have seen them a lot in the past, and we're gonna rekindle a lot more beautiful levels soon. And they're very smart like me. They're very successful, taking care of themselves. So I'm gonna do things with them, but I don't want to get too personal in my life and delve with just put that on the the platform where everybody see that shit.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say it. Huh?
What's important too is also he fell off the wagon. He admitted that on T-Bob's.
Yeah, I did.
So cut him some slack. I mean.
Oh, thank you, man.
Wait, is it on the wagon or off the wagon?
Fell off the wagon.
Yeah, I did.
As a Seinfeld meme, I'm sorry.
Okay, but did you get back on the wagon? That's my question, because I'm somebody who's been battling sobriety, and I've got 18 months under my belt, and it's really good to hear that you were on the wagon. Are you back on the wagon?
Carl, is this you, Carl?
He fell off the wagon, so...
Yeah, I'm asking, did he get back on the wagon? Spartan, did you get back on the wagon?
Carl, is this you, Carl? It's fair enough to ask you, is this really, I want to know who you are. You asked who I am.
Sure, I'm Jimmy Jordana. I used to be called Claire from New Jersey. I used to be a regular caller on the Howard Stern show. I've known Elisa for over 7 years.
Okay,
and
don't try to get vague and detract from what I'm asking. Just don't get Jewish on me. I'm asking you.
I thought you wanted to know who I was.
Wait. To be respectful and let me answer my question.
Sure.
At first, preliminarily. Okay.
Sure.
Is your name Carl?
No. It really is.
So you're not really the Carl I or a Carl Lee or whatever that guy's name is?
I'm not Carl I. I'm Jimmy. I'm
Carly.
Jim. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean to insult you. You sound
That's
a lot
okay.
like that guy.
That's
You
okay.
have a lot of the same characteristics. But anyways, yeah, I like Carl though.
Oh, he's good. He's very entertaining as well. So are you, and that's why Elisa is attracted to you as a performer and somebody who's part of this. Now you're
I
part
don't
of
want
this
to shut it off,
collective.
though, brother. I'm sorry to cut you off, brother. I just don't want to get in this Hollywood scene. I don't want to get too involved in it because if I know if I do it, I'll do it real good, and I'll get too into it, and then I'll just like I'll lose my soul. I'll lose my spiritual levels. And
But no, we're talking about our spiritual levels. We're leveling.
kind of antisocial with you all if you haven't noticed.
Well, yeah,
And
I'm very antisocial, but we can level with our, our
yeah,
faults.
I'm your brother. But it's just when you guys act depraved and like, well, not you guys, but like people just, everyone's just like acting like weird, like they don't know what the fuck's going on, but they're acting like insidious little fucking creeps, and
Well,
they're just doing the most.
A lot of there's a lot of jokesters out there, but
But yeah, this is a lifestyle. The little kids watch this shit, man. Like it's just society.
They've never been successful in sports on their job, or they've never, made good money or done anything like that. It's their first time being let out, and they take it out on the keyboard because there's no repercussion on it, and it's their first time that they can do that without getting picked on.
Great. And Spartan, can I just say one other? Spartan, can I just say one other quick thing? You've stumbled into this kind of community that's been like gelling for like 7+ years.
Brother, this has been my fucking project since the Nino. You guys are fucking little leeches, new fags. I have talked to Danino since he had like 600 subscribers on YouTube, bro. I had controversial conversations where I turned the whole fucking channel. I don't need to just.
and
Danino it is what it is. You guys, it's way deeper. The script runs way deeper, man. You don't even understand me. You guys are like little leeches or parasites to me. I don't really.
Do you feel that we're genuinely trying to understand you though, with all of the approaches from Elisa and Big Wolfie?
I just feel you're kind of ambivalent though, because you seem kind of condescending in your voice tone.
Well, I don't mean to be condescending. I'm actually genuinely interested in you as a character that Elisa has brought into this world. You've come into this world, so I'm interested in you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean to be like that. Okay, I want to retract. Okay, I'm just.
Sometimes I don't know. I'm from New Jersey, so maybe I have a New Jersey accent or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I shouldn't be so subjective and prejudge you. Yeah, you're right. It's just kind of the New Jersey thing threw me off, maybe the accent. But yeah, bro, you seem like a genuine guy. Just please don't play little games with me. I could be like one of the most sweetest, like honorable guys that would help you, death, man. I don't understand you guys. I could really make you guys prosperous. And I told little Spaniard this when he comes back from Spain, that he's not going to have to worry about anything. I'm going to help him with a lot of things, and I'm not going to be overbearing. And once in a while I'm going to visit him, and we're going to make his stream very interesting.
Well, I would have liked to talk to you one-on-one, but of course other people had to chime in.
I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean to be too on a rant right now. I'm getting bombarded with a lot of phone calls, people talking to me.
I think Spartan, you were okay with my questions, right? I mean, I didn't mean to, I didn't know what the format was, Big Wolfie. I'm sorry if I stepped on your...
No, bro, you guys are being very civil, and I love your tactfulness. You're just being congenial, just had respectable ways of communication, and I like that, and I respect that a lot. So there's no, I'm not tripping out on you. I have any kind of, I'm not just like pretending to be nice to you. I like you guys, but I don't know where you're really coming from. I don't really know where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? because nobody really knows, especially with Elisa. If you guys are on her side, this woman's a fucking creep, man. She's like,
I'm here. Spartan, I'm here too, and I think.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's like another aspect to this, right? So, Jimmy Jordana, who asked you a few questions, he is going to be here, in like 2 weeks. So I think he is just trying to like test your temperature to see what kind of person you are, because there are good things about you that I think everybody like Wolfie and, everybody here is so interested in, because you are unique. You stand out. And you say you don't want to be a part of things, but you've sniped like every streamer. So you do want to be a part of things. You said you were going to snipe me. You sniped Captain. You sniped SJC. You sniped Sonic. So you want to
Elisa, is he going to snipe us? Is he going to snipe us when we're doing IRL in Hollywood? Is he going to snipe us?
I don't want you to think I'm a psychosomatic person or something. I'm going to kill you.
You say scary things.
Why do you think that?
Because you say scary things towards Elisa.
Okay, you know what, Elisa, that is kind of wrong when I have told you some stupid things, but like I said, I've really just gone on the deep end lately, and I want to retract from that. I won't hurt you. You're a delicate little flower, and I don't mean to call you a Jew. Like, Jews are very fascinating to me for some reason. I don't mean to.
Don't say Jew. I don't think you should say it anymore. I don't think
what the fuck is wrong with saying Jew? What is wrong with that?
The way you say it is not in a good way. You don't say it in a good way.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
it's very negatively. So just stop saying Jew. Don't say anything about like concrete, like anything.
I call it concrete. Come on, Elisa. The way you tried to insinuate I would throw you on the concrete. Come on, Elisa.
What did you mean by that? You said something about, I don't even want to repeat it, but you said something.
No, repeat it. No, I want you to. I want everyone to hear it.
Okay, you said something about your tits on the concrete. What the hell did that mean?
Oh, God.
My kid on the concrete.
Tits on the concrete.
Oh, hit on the
No.
Bobs. Okay. This is what I said. Okay. Your titties are going to be scraping on the concrete, and when you get older, they're going to be dragging. They're going to be dragging on the concrete. You're going to be climbing the walls. I think I remember something like that. I didn't say I was going to fucking throw you on the concrete.
Well, that's a plausible explanation. I mean,
all right, that's a lot better. That's a lot better than what I thought it was. Okay, and then what about when you said the police might have to get involved? You mentioned the police a few times. Why would the police need to get involved if we stream together? Why?
Because I have I don't know, it's just hard to explain. I trigger a lot of people when I go out there and I talk to them. Like, a lot of them love me. It's like love and hate, kind of like with you guys, kind of on the chat. It's just kind of the same dynamic if you in a real person. And because I'm tall, I have my stature, the way I carry myself, and kind of unique, distinguished look,
You wear a mask. You don't have any pictures of yourself. You refuse to show. You want to be on stream.
I have so many fucking enemies. What do you fucking blame me? People want to fucking kill me around here to begin with. Then you have people to fucking call me and threaten me. And it's just like, what the fuck? What did you fucking blame me? I stand out. I'm 6'3". You don't fucking listen to anything I tell you.
You're saying horrible things about Elisa. How are we supposed to react to that?
No, she's the one that fucking gaslighted me. I'm the one that I was interested in her, and I called her. I looked up at her number because she was very intriguing to me, very funny and cute, and I wanted to call her and talk to her personally. And when I called her, she's like, "Oh, Spartan. Oh, I see you in little Spaniards chat all the time, and I love you. You're like my favorite one." And then she's like, I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Wow, this is interesting." She's like, "Yeah, only one other guy I think is, you guys are like the funniest ones." And I was like, cool. And she's like, well, I'm having problems with Billy John and this and that. And she's like, I want you to take over his place. I want you to you're a polarizing guy. You're fucking, I think you're really cool and I would love to meet you. And she was telling me all this and that, but then she changes the whole story. She flips it around and says that I'm the one like begging her to do the fucking IRL, which I do have an interest in recording because I've already done this when I was a kid. I had like a big fucking video camera in my hands before all this fucking iPhone even came out. So I have a passion already, and I with Janino, shit back in the day. But, this shit I don't feel threatened. I already have my mind made up. I have my game plan down.
What is that? What is that going to be?
Well, you're going to have to see the art of it. And I thought you were going to be on team with me, but you're just playing games with me all the time. And I told you I could give you mind-riveting art. If you fucking went out there with me, I could do shit where it's just like on a scale where it's just people they're gonna scratch their head. They're not gonna know what the fucking to do. But I'm not gonna disrespect. I'm not gonna just like do cheesy, grimy shit with people and where I want to hurt their emotions. I'm just gonna try to be tactful and art, where we could just do things creatively. And go, with my script, what I'm writing down, or what I'm doing spontaneously, and because I'm willing to get hit or jumped or whatever.
Why would that happen? Why would there be a violent situation?
Because you don't understand. A lot of fucking men get jealous of me, and a lot of you don't understand. You just there's too many dynamics. You don't even realize my race, everything.
Why would
you just
let Wolfie ask his question. What, Wolfie?
Why would Elisa's stream result in violence?
Well, at first she was like, I'm gonna bring. She's like, I'm gonna go see you. I'm gonna see you. And then the next day she calls me and she's like, I'm gonna bring Billy John. I was like, what the fuck? I thought you were gonna see me by yourself. We're going to meet up and have
by
some
yourself.
coffee.
You don't have a name. Well, now you have a name, and now it's even worse. It was not that bad before. I didn't know anything about you. I just wanted to see a couple pictures. Well, you're
not going to discriminate me.
I'm going to tell you. All right, so I'll tell you exactly what I was thinking. I thought you'd be great for IRL. You're very opinionated. You speak well. You can converse. You're perfect for it, actually. But then, you refuse to send me pictures of yourself. That's weird. I wouldn't stream with someone I don't know what they look like.
Are you fucking listening to what I've been telling you?
I hear you,
want to fucking take my head off, man. You don't respect what the fuck I'm telling you.
I'm supposed to stream with someone that I don't know what they look like, and they could be anybody, and they don't have a name.
Yeah,
and how am I supposed to feel safe like that? I don't feel safe when the person has no social media at all.
Why didn't you just want to be fucking satisfied? I told you I wear my hat with my glasses, and I'll take my fucking mask off.
Because you, first of all, Captain said you were very strange. Why did he say that?
So you're gonna base? Okay, wait. Go ahead, bro. Okay, go ahead.
You can be ski mask Spartan and wear a ski mask.
Even ski mask Andy, we know what ski mask Andy looks like.
You know what, at least you have the audacity. You don't make no fucking sense. How can you talk shit about Little Spaniard at one time? This guy's a piece of shit, and then the other day they're like, oh, fuck that little bitch. Like, even like a week ago you said that. You literally said that. And now you're like, now you're, wait, no, don't cut me off. Don't do this shit to me. Now you're like, you're respecting his opinion? Who the fuck?
He hangs out with the scariest people in the world, yet you were the one that was strange and weird, and he's creeped out by you. Why is that?
I'm eccentric. What the fuck? I admit it. I'm eccentric.
Why did you scare him so much that he had that reaction?
Because I'm eccentric. I'm tall. I'm fucking 6'3.5". I'm fucking tall. That's why I scared him. And I was incognito. I had a mask on. I had a beanie on. And I said, you want some drugs, little Spaniard? I said, why, hello there, brother. And he's like, hey, what? He got all scared. He's like, what? And I was like, well, what's going on? And he's just eating his little Whopper or whatever. And I said, it's kind of precarious area for you to be here. And he's like, what do you mean? Like, and then I could tell he started getting too scared, and I just wanted to leave him alone. I didn't want to press the issue and make him feel fucking real nervous. I left. But I said, we'll do this later on in my mind. And then later on that day, I hit him up on IRL. And I said, that was me, little Spaniard.
Okay, then what'd he say?
He's like, hey, Spartan. He started kissing my ass. I swear to God, anybody that's seen that stream that day, he was like,
why can't anybody find that? Everybody's tried to find it. Nobody
I swear to God, man. Like, this guy's like, no, I'm not going to call him out now because we're getting along good. I don't want you to sabotage our relationship. We made amends recently. But he's like, hey, man. Hey, Spartan, that was you. Hey, bro. And now he was talking shit to you because he's a little jealous maybe because he said he's a very jealous person, and I don't want to like dig on his sensitive feelings and stuff like that. He's trying the kid's kind of, he's a good sensitive natured person, and he's trying to do good. He wants to see his family and try to self-reflect over there. I don't want to bring all this drama up, Elisa, about little Spaniard.
But what do you think that you could do? What can you do to make people comfortable meeting you? Since you won't show a picture, you're going to be wearing a ski mask and glasses. I mean, nobody would feel comfortable.
I won't wear a fucking ski mask. You're an idiot. I just told you. I'm sorry. Whoa. I didn't mean to call you an idiot. I didn't mean to call you.
Listen, Elisa, if you want to meet her.
Okay, wait, just wait. No, don't intervene with me, okay? I'm talking to Elisa. Elisa, I didn't mean to call you an idiot. I want to retract from that.
That's your problem. You can't even be nice, for 10 minutes.
I'm a little impulsive with you because you pissed me off so much, and I apologize for that. But a lot of people know how you are, Elisa. We all know this. You know this. But you kind of get away with what you can. It's very insidious. Very creepy,
the only
man.
way I think I would feel comfortable is if we met inside the West Hollywood police station. I had somebody with me.
Let's do it then. Huh? Let's do it. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you at the Hollywood police station. I'll go inside there.
You will?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, Jimmy, would you want to be part of that?
No. See how you are? I told you we were going to do things on our own. And now you're fucking calling people.
Why do I have to be on my own? Why do I have to be on my own?
Let me bring people with me then. Okay, I'll bring people with me too. Oh, you want me to do that?
No.
Then let's fucking be fair. Let's be fucking fair, Jordana. I told you I was going to take you on a fucking date, and you seem interested. You're like, only if you're fucking cool with me, you stop being mean or whatever. And I try to be nice with you, but you have all these underhanded ways, these sneaky little tactics. And it just really rubs me the wrong way. It's very uneasy, very disconcerting the way you treat people. And then, you mind fuck people. You tell them one thing, it's like you gaslight them.
Well, I was fine with you at first. I was going to meet you alone at the Thai restaurant until...
Yeah, and then the next day you fucking told me, oh, Billy's going to call you. And what the fuck, Billy? That's my fucking enemy right now, bitch. What the fuck is you? I don't mean to call you bitch right now, but back then, I was like, what are you talking about? Billy, is this a little game? I thought you were interested in me. And then you're telling me Billy's going to meet me? It's like,
I felt more comfortable with Billy being there because at least I have another person there.
You're only thinking about yourself, Elisa. Don't you think how you're not?
I don't threaten to hurt people. I don't threaten to hurt people. You do. That's why I need police and also a friend with me. I don't need anyone with you because I don't threaten to hurt you.
We don't need to get in all the drama. Let's just...
Yeah, I mean, if you want me there, I would be there for that event. Obviously, I'll go wherever you need or want me to go.
I just feel like if we met at the police station and we told the police what was going on, if I said to the police, I have a guy.
I want to meet you. Elisa, I want you to respect me as a human being, personally as a friend. I don't want you to bring your little buddies, because then I have the right to bring my little buddies. I
don't trust who your buddies are, because right now you know who my buddies are. They're very nice and they're very
well,
sweet.
How do you know my buddies aren't nice?
Because I could tell because of the way you are. I think your buddies are going to be more of you.
The way I am? I'm very kind with people. What are you talking about?
You threatened to kill my friend Bob last night multiple times. 4 times.
It was saunter. We were all having fun, right?
You threatened to kill Bob. You did.
We were having fun, right? It was saunter. He called me. You guys were harassing me. We were having fun, right? Is that
you did mention a sword.
Yeah, because we were all having fun. It was all, you guys were saying things, I was saying things. It was like a fucking little circus, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Does anybody have any follow-up questions? Anybody?
Are you going to corner me, or are you going to pigeonhole me? I want you to pigeonhole me.
Elisa, I've got a really serious question for Spartan, and this is just coming from my background as an addict and as somebody in recovery. My question to you is, are you going to get back on the wagon? Do you believe in meetings or any of that type of thing that could help support you to regain your sobriety? You know, there has to be a first day. You have to start with day one. And I just wondered if that's something that you're considering doing.
Yes. Did Spartan ever go through meetings? Good question.
Yes, that's a good question. You know, that's a fair question. When I was a kid, yes, I had to go to a couple just for DUI purposes, but as I got older, that was a long time ago, but now as I'm older, I have done it myself this last year. I mean, it was a year and 2 months, and then I fell off recently, like I told Jordana. Right. But
my question still is, can you get back on? That's the question.
Yeah, I'm still resonating what you're saying. I'm trying to get to that.
I went to a meeting, right?
At meetings,
I do shit on my own.
Always happens at meetings. Somebody says, "Is anybody coming back?" That's the question that is asked.
A lot of people want to make a parade for themselves, man. Like, I don't like to go to them places.
You don't need to.
It's Spartan. Do you mind if I ask you, was it just alcohol? Was it drugs, or was it both?
No drugs. Yeah, I've been like, yeah, man. I've never, I've seen a lot of friends go down with some hard drugs, and it haunted me.
All right, well, Spartan, good luck getting back on the wagon. I'm behind you 100%. Like I said, I got 18 months. It's one day at a time, one nanosecond at a time, and good luck, my friend.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Jordana, right?
That's Jimmy Jordana. Yeah, that's Jimmy.
Is he related to you?
He's a very close person to me. I've known him for years.
How did you have your last name?
And we're both from New Jersey, too.
Oh, there's a lot like Jewish, like Jersey kind of stuff. I'm sorry,
dude. I'm Episcopalian. I don't know.
Okay, I don't mean to be so like just say that real crass.
I don't think New Jersey is a Jewish thing, but okay.
No, I don't really know the demographics. So it's kind of interesting little Jersey accents, like Jewish people, Italian.
You sound like you're from Philly for some reason.
Yeah, people say I have a weird accent to be in LA, but
yeah, you sound like the Night Stalker.
I think he tries to sound scary, though. You try to intimidate people, right, Spartan? Sometimes.
Elisa,
I'm just trying to be a nice guy to you guys. I'm not trying.
You're being pretty good right now. I just hope that you could keep it up. I'm wondering if Leaf has any questions, because I know Leaf is here.
Oh yeah, I want to talk to Leaf. Where's Leaf at?
Leaf is here too.
Is he just recording?
I don't know, but I was just curious. In the chat, you did have a question from Love Goes Here, KAF. Have you ever been married?
Yeah, I want to hear the hate and the love one. And Kid and Cake. Is Kid and Cake in here?
I don't think so. But the question from Love Goes Here is, have you ever been married?
I'm just kidding.
That's a good question.
No.
No.
No, like I said, I just said,
Spartan?
Go ahead.
Have you ever done time?
Yeah, I've never done prison time, but I've done a lot of jail time.
Have you ever done
County?
Hallucinogens? Have you ever done those?
I've done shrooms and I've done PCP when I was younger, but I don't mess with that stuff anymore.
Have you ever killed animals?
Unfortunately, yes. Yes, I have.
Oh, what?
What kind of animals?
What regard did you... Yeah, God.
Well, it gets very complicated when I was a little kid.
Oh, boy. I don't know if I can handle this one.
What did you kill when you were a little kid?
I might have to tap out if this gets too bad.
I didn't mean to do that. It's just like my parents were like giving me a lot of stress and stuff. And
well, tell us. I mean, lay it all out there. Did they make you kill animals?
You guys are trying to record me and make me like look like humiliated, right?
Kill your own pets?
No, of course not. Not my dog or my cat, but I would hurt a little some little animals when I was younger. Like I put some pills in like one of those long lizards, like when I was like about 6 years old. Like one of those snake lizards. I just wanted to see what would happen, so I put like an aspirin in him, and then it kind of exploded. And then, but then I felt real bad. I started crying that I did that. I was only a little kid, but I've done some other things to some other little animals, and then I started shooting animals with some of my friends, like Mexicans, that used to beat pigs, like a little ceremonial thing when they would have fiesta with a bet, and it got real weird after, but then I'm a vegan now, so I've been a vegan for 14 years, and I would never hurt, I don't even want to hurt an insect. I don't even want to kill a fly. I'd rather just shoo them out, or if I see a fly, go ahead.
You used to hurt them for your own enjoyment?
I used to hurt people. I mean, no, I mean not to hurt people to my enjoyment, but what are you saying?
The animals.
No, of course not. I love little animals, but it just some of them piss me off, and
But now you're a vegan. You're like an animal rights vegan, though, sort of, right? You would never dare to even eat in it.
Yeah, I love all life. I'd rather people go to B12 levels, like try to find that fortitude, those little resources. Just not.
What do you eat? Do you eat like Impossible Burger stuff, or what do you eat? What kind of stuff do you eat as a vegan?
Black beans.
Lentils. Beans. A lot of things like that. Cool. Pasta. A lot of I grow different organic vegetables and fruits, and it's just
I was going to make a tofu joke, but the tofu joke would be tasteless.
I don't really try to eat too much tofu though, because that's kind of like, I don't know, man.
Tofu is gross, and vegans really don't like tofu, so
There's one question from the chat here. Did you ever kill like a neighbor's pet?
What the fuck? Oh my God.
No, but I'm going to tell you an interesting story. When I used to live in Pomona, I was a kid, and I was about 14 years old, and the neighbor had the pit bull, and my friend, he had this cat he loved a lot, man. I would always go visit my friend. He would always, he loved this cat.
Yeah.
And one day, this bully kid next door, he had a notorious way about him, man. He let his pit bull out on the little cat, and he fucking tore the shit out of that cat, and we couldn't do anything about it, man, because the kid was like a lot bigger than us, and then his pit bull was making the cat scream, and it was just like a real tormenting time where it kind of made me get a little more colder towards animals, but at the same time, that really twisted me up a little bit.
You mentioned you've hurt people.
Was that
when you hurt people? Have you ever hurt women or just men?
Yes, I've slapped my ex-girlfriend one time.
No, actually,
maybe a couple of times. Maybe I backhanded my ex-girlfriend because she was hitting me one time, and I ended up getting in trouble for that. But no, I never. I usually am the type that I've been in situations in public where I've actually helped women getting abused from men. But I'm talking about when I smacked my ex-girlfriend and I was like 19 years old. Like, this is like a lot of years ago. But, yeah, man, I'm a way different.
Yeah, Nano.
I'm Nano. Do you know who I am?
I don't believe in any of that.
Yes, Nano, let me just explain to her what we're doing right now. So, Nano, it's so nice to see you here. Yeah. We're interviewing a guy named Virtuous LA Spartan to see if he would be a good IRL partner. Do you have a question for him?
Yeah. What's your thought on the RV?
What did you say?
Have you seen any of the RV trips that the IP2 cast has taken?
Yeah. What I follow some of them.
Did you like it?
Which ones? Chicken Andy's
any
or?
Of them. Like, what's your thought on RV trips in general? Like RV content.
You have a very hypersensitive. Are you on speed or anything? I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just excited to be here.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you. What is your name, by the way?
I'm Nanobot Andy.
Oh, Nanobot. Oh my goodness. I've always been fascinated by you. You're very interesting.
She's been on Captain's streams. You must know her from there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Nanobot, definitely. I mostly I don't really watch too many streams, but I watch Captain's once in a while. But we kind of got, little problems. And then, he had problems with his stream and everybody was leaving. But yeah, I used to watch you sometimes. You're a very interesting person.
Oh, thank you. I have another question for you. What's your favorite meme?
A meme?
You want to know my favorite meme first, so you have time to think?
Yeah. Yes.
My favorite meme was Starter Pack meme. You remember Starter Pack meme with it's like a meme that like has like 4 items that like represent a thing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I would have to say the Goblin Danino meme is the best one to me.
I also really like Pepe the Frog. I made a cowboy Pepe.
Oh, that's interesting.
Spartan, do you think that Rose killed Jack and Jack could have fit on the door with her in Titanic?
The Titanic, I just watched little bits and pieces of that. I am vague on that, man, way back in the day. I didn't really catch it too much. Leonardo, he's a good actor. Definitely.
For Spartan, the last story you told about the cat that got ripped up, like when you saw that, were you? Oh God, that really fucked me up to hear that.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry to do that to you, brother. Yeah, I was just kind of an innocent kid. I loved animals, and
I was wondering,
I was in the ghetto area, huh?
Yeah, did you come from like East LA or like somewhere like that, where stuff like that was going down?
Yeah, it was kind of that area, brother. I'll tell you the truth. The people were trying to jump me in a gang when I was younger, and I avoided that. My father taught me a lot of good, even though he wasn't really there too much. But he really he said, you guys got to stay away from the other side of the tracks there. But we would still do it, and we had friends, and I went over there, and that's when I seen that, it's just They trained their pit bulls to do that back then. It was very popular to kill the cats. And
last question. You don't have to answer if you want to, but just weird, curious. Have you ever watched anyone when they didn't want you to be, or have you ever exposed yourself when they didn't want to be, when they didn't want to see you?
What do you mean expose?
Like a flasher or so? I don't know.
Oh fuck no, man! I'm not a weirdo.
No, that's what the heck? Like no, like that's not something normal people do.
Okay, 2 questions from the chat. One question is, are you a convicted felon?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Do you currently take psych meds?
No, I don't. I'm a vegan. I don't believe in any drugs, anything, pharmaceutical shit that people just, fall captive to with a desensitized society.
What about weed? What about weed?
Yeah, I smoke a little weed once in a while.
Okay.
Another question from the chat. Are you currently on parole?
No. I've never been in prison.
And you were only convicted. You were convicted of one assault, right? What was that situation?
There was more than that. I'm surprised you guys didn't see the other assaults. You didn't.
Just saw. I saw one assault in 2016.
I want to get my docket records in. That's good. I'm trying to get expungement right now because I want to own a gun again. But yeah, that's good. So there's just one. It says.
It says one assault charge in 2016. What was that? I couldn't see anything further. What happened there?
Well, I was at a taco stand and some people were. I was kind of by myself there, and I had a recent breakup with my ex-girlfriend. I wasn't in a good state of mind, and a couple of the guys were getting disrespectful, and I grabbed the guy in the taco stand truck. I pulled him out of the window and I hit him in his face, and then all the Latinos started jumping me, and then I started fighting them, and then they tried to do what do they call that, citizen's arrest, but they couldn't hold me down. So then I took off for maybe 3 blocks, and then the cops saw me, and that was that last thing that transpired. But I'm surprised because I have record where I thought you were talking about where I was fighting the cops. That's the main one in Burbank.
Like resisting arrest, right?
Yeah,
what you mean? I saw that too. What is the story? Is that the same?
No, Lisa, we're talking private.
Okay,
yeah.
So you resisted arrest. There's been a few assault times when they were arresting you for assault.
I just want people fucking with me. That's the only thing.
I know, but the thing that worries me is that you could be in a good mood, laughing, happy, and then all of a sudden you turn and
Lisa, I'm not like some psychopath that I'm just gonna do crazy shit out. Sometimes maybe I might go off out the mouth and tell you how I feel, but I'm not gonna grab you by your hair and throw you on the concrete. I'll just talk to you and say
everyone's afraid of.
Yeah, I think she's kind of painting this picture where I'm like this psychosomatic weirdo where I'm just gonna do some creepy shit and stab you guys.
Why do you think you're in trouble with the law so much? Because it's just a very long record.
No, I admit it. I'm being transparent with you. I have about 4 or 5, no, maybe a lot more charges, but I'm going to say about 4 assaults. And that's it. That's the truth.
4 assaults.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie about it. And I'm surprised you just found one. But then you're saying you've seen another one, so I don't know if you're really telling me the whole truth, but...
I saw one assault charge in 2016. I saw a resisting arrest. I saw, does somebody want to write in the chat what we found?
No, just don't, okay, whatever. We'll just talk about it later. But yeah, you're right.
Do you have a valid driver's license right now?
What the fuck is your problem, Elisa? Why are you doing this to me?
Because I was curious.
How personal? You know how personal that is to ask somebody? Like,
I'll tell you, I have a driver's license right now. Do you have a driver's license right now?
You fucking little creep. You little fucking creepy, conniving Jew. You're fucking trying to put me in a pigeonhole right now. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing right now.
What's this
You know what you're doing. No, I don't have to. What the fuck? Do I have a drive?
Yeah.
What is that valid? What the fuck? Are we on Howard Stern? What the fuck kind of rhyme for reason does that make? Is just for your little fucking entertainment? What is that?
I don't understand what this is about Jews. What's your thing with Jews?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. It's just she's kind of real calculated. Okay, I love Jews. You know, I have a great grandmother.
Oh, you don't. You do not love Jews.
No. I'm fascinated by the Jewish people. No, everybody, you know, like I talk shit about I talk shit about Latinos, blacks, Jews, Chinese, anybody, man. Like, but at the same time, I love all of them. They all have beautiful qualities, you know. The Asian people are very, you know, they have beautiful levels that a lot of people don't even know. Profound, you know. I could go in like, you know, the blacks are very soulful, passionate, but at the same time, you know, I could go into their shit, but
you're afraid. You're afraid.
No,
that's what it comes down to. You're afraid. And why?
I'm not afraid of Jews, man. I tell you the truth. Jews are afraid of me. When I walk through there, they fucking act different with me.
Should they be afraid of you?
Afraid. Yeah, because they could sense my intrinsic value. They know that I'm strong, and I don't look at them like they're fucking superior to me, like they want me to feel inferior to them, like a Gentile or some shit. I'm fucking way different.
Spartan, what do you know of Jewish mysticism, like the Kabbalah and that type of thing?
Well, my great-grandmother was a Jew. That's the only thing I know. And she fucking had she was a rich woman from Spain, and she owned soap factory, and my great-grandfather were orphaned, and then he took his little kids, you know, to Mexico. That's it, man. That's it. That rich bitch just fucking orphaned them. And they were very rich people, you know, and there's a lot of shit with the Jewish people back then with you know, where they were the Inquisition and all that. So I have some kind of Jewish Spaniard blood, but
I was just going to say that you have Jewish DNA in your body. I mean, you're part Jewish.
Yes, I am. Well, my great grandmother was, so I suppose I am.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that.
Caleb, I believe he has 2 daughters, right?
Yes.
I'm not talking to you, Jimmy.
Let me tell you something. I've met women. I went, you know, there was one time where I got in a bad relationship with my ex-girlfriend, and I got kicked out of her apartment. 2 Jewish women took me into the in Los Angeles area. And I didn't even know them. And they fucking took me in. There's beautiful women, man. I mean, there's beautiful Jewish people. And you don't... I'm not trying to put down the Jewish people, but, you know, a lot of them act like they fucking own the fucking... Like, they look at you with their nose up, you know, or they're like, oh, you don't
They probably don't like you, Spartan, because you're too violent when you talk. I'm sure they don't like you.
Oh, I'm very congenial and nice. They just fucking act. Yes, I see the way they treat people.
How come your stream sniping never seems to go well? Like, your stream sniping, you always scare people. Like SJC, he's scared of you. Captain's scared of you, and nobody had a good.
Why? I'm trying to be nice to them.
No, but for whatever reason, when you snipe people, they are very scared of you. Okay, very scared. It's not a good experience. It's not a nice experience at all ever for these people.
Can I ask him a question, Elisa?
Yeah, go ahead, Wolfie.
I'm Irish. I was raised Irish Catholic, I guess. Is that the better religion? I mean,
what?
Is Catholicism supposed to be better than Judaism?
What the fuck are you saying, bro? I'm not into this religion politics right now. I don't know what you're deriving to. There's all different religions.
I don't think he's religious, Wolfie, but I just want to know like what his purpose is, of sniping people, of getting in the chat, giving people advice. Are you really trying to help people? What is...
Yes.
So you're trying to help...
I want to help the kids. Yes. I want to help kids that are getting fucking desensitized and wanting to do some drugs and do stupid shit like watching Chicken Andy or different people and thinking this shit's all right. There's a rhyme to my reason, man. There's a method to my madness. And I don't mean to be mean to you guys, but sometimes if I'm too nice, you're not going to take me serious. So I got to get I got to get creative with you fucking idiots. Not you guys personally, but it's just, I got to be artistic with this all now, And it's just got to make the right moves. It's all entertainment. That's how people are. Everybody wants to be fucking entertained. And that's what it is. And if I could do something with meaning with this, it's not in vain, then I would love it. I don't care about the fucking money. I've had so much money. You don't even understand what kind of fucking money I've had. I'd rather be minimalistic and have good people, a close circle, strong values, meaning in life, not, plastic, metal, that shit all fucking rots. What the fuck, man? You guys, people are just so fucking stupid. They think like infantile idiots. You gotta evolve and mature and try to think about your spiritual compass, where you're heading to, what kind of people you want in your life. It's just
this is what I found out.
I'm sorry.
Like, we all come from different places, but,
Yeah, but it's just sick, man. Everybody's regurgitating off of this shit.
I find
it's sick.
This person who comes from there, I hope they find peace. And that person over there, I hope she finds peace. I hope everyone, finds a little bit of peace, and we can all,
All right, we hope he finds peace for sure. Virtuous
Elisa,
Spartan.
you know that. You intuitively know I'm a good person, and I think that's what attracted you to me, because you're very intelligent. Like, you study people's energy. It's beyond words. You look in people's souls. You're like a little crow. Like, you're just.
And Elisa, when somebody's a vegan for animal rights reasons, that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Jimmy, I hate to disagree with you here, but you don't think there's one murderer that's a vegan?
Oh, Hitler was a vegan.
Okay, so Hitler was a vegan. So keep that in mind. Okay.
I'm trying to think of
tonight. Hitler was a vegan. That's what
my great grandfather was a German Nazi.
Spartan, I think you a little bit of credit. Some of our questions have been off the wall. It's somewhat like an intervention. You've been handling it kind of okay.
I think he's doing great. I think he's doing great. Everybody's interested in him. That means something. To me, that means something.
Oh, really? Special. I didn't even know.
Can you sing, Spartan? Can you sing? Can you sing?
Yeah, I could sing. Cool. I've been told I can sing pretty well, but I don't like to really sing too much. Right. I'm not like a ham or anything like that. I don't.
Do you know what a red room is?
Yeah, I do. But I'm into music. I play guitar and a little keyboard, so.
Wow, do you have your guitar with you right now?
Yeah, I have it, but I'm not going to play it. I'm not a little Spaniard, but I'm pretty good. Huh? No, I like to mess around with, try to create songs and stuff.
Okay, so there's two questions in the chat I really want to get to before we get sidetracked here. Okay, your relationship with Vegan Patriot and your relationship with Manette.
What the fuck is going on with the rumor? I think it's Brandon, because the other day I seen that little idiot. He posted, he said I was going to rape her. I was like, I never even talked to that woman. I'd never been interested.
You're breaking up, Spartan. What'd you say?
No, I was like, I think Brandon did something because I seen the other day he posted something like, oh yeah, Spartan's, threatening to rape her or something like that. And
I read that.
I was like, man, what the fuck? I was like, I'd never even talked to that woman. That guy's a malicious...
So no vegan patriot. What about Manette? Because you claimed that you had some kind of relationship with her. She denied it. What happened there?
With vegan?
Manette.
Oh, Manette? No, yeah. I've asked her. I remember on the chat, maybe about 8 months ago, and this was back when she was having problems with Little Spaniard, and she was like in her own private time in her chat, and I said, if you want to come over here, you can come stay over here. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to probably more than likely do that, and I will think about it, and I will talk to you soon about this. And I swear to God, she told me that. I'm not lying to you. And Tracy, SJC's girlfriend, told me the same thing because I hit her up like that. And she said,
you hit up like every, is there any IP2 person you haven't hit up?
No, I'm not hitting up just the ones I'm interested in.
But that you named pretty much, you hit up Chicken Andy, you hit up Captain, you hit up Manette.
No, I only talked to Chicken Andy on the stream. I want to hit him up soon. I told him
you asked me for a couple numbers. You asked me for JJ's number.
Yeah, so I want Jordan to come and JJ. I want them both to come over.
What would you do? You won't even show your face. If JJ came there and Bjorn came there, what would you do? You won't even show a face. You know you're going to be revealed.
They're going to have rent for about a month, but it's going to all pay off. And because I have beautiful plans for them, I'm going to dress them up. It's hard to explain. I have a lot of vision with both of them.
Are you straight? Are you completely straight? Are you bi? Like, what is your sexual orientation?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm heterosexual.
Heterosexual. Okay, so your love for like Captain is completely like a friend or a fan, or what is it?
Yeah, it's kind of enduring. He's like a little guy, He's just trying to be like a little CBS after school special, He just wanted to be kind of misunderstood. He come from a little rural town, which is obvious, and he's going back over there, nostalgic for him.
Somebody that wants to be private. I mean, you're hitting up all these people that stream, some of them 24 hours a day.
Hey, Lisa. Don't start trying to undermine me and bad talk me right now, because Max and I are getting along real good right now. Don't start that shit.
Hey, Spartan, when you went to jail, was it after the age of 18, or did you go to any youth homes, or did you go to any juvenile halls when you were under 18?
It was 18. It was scary as hell, LA County. To be 18 years old with a lot of full-grown men, I got to admit, but I was strong and I survived it.
Violent crime?
No, that was I went to Hollywood Blockbuster, and I ran away with the videotape with my girlfriend when the cops chased me. I stole. Yeah, I actually did steal. So I did. That was my only time I stole.
You never did anything where the person's life was at risk, right? Anything like that?
You never harmed anyone's life?
Come on, you guys. He's like, what are you
gonna find out. Spartan, we're gonna find out. So you might as well just tell us now.
Come on, Elisa. You're really...
Have you ever dated anyone that was non-white?
A non-white?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
did that person survive?
Indian, African.
Yeah, well... Yeah, that's interesting you asked that. I've been wanting to get with a Jew woman. I've never been with a Jew. But I've been with Black. I've been with Asian. I've been with Armenian. Let's see. Yeah, that's about, mulattoes, whatever, man. I just, That's it, I guess, man. Filipino, Russian.
You're a welder. That's what you do for work, right?
Oh, I do landscape design, industrial welding, and architectural. Little ponds, synthetic grass. Just I'm trying to do my own innovations, like I said, with the window thing. But that's what I do on the side.
Are you a union? Are you like in a union?
No,
like a welder?
I just knock on doors. I go to the west side and knock on doors, just try to sell myself. And I do pretty well. Just references. So I don't work with nobody. I just do. I'm independent.
Maybe Jewish women don't find you attractive.
That's interesting. You know what? I've seen them. I used to think that at first. I was like, why are they like so like non-interested in me? Like when I used to walk over there, like about 5-6 years ago, I was telling Elisa about this. But then now it's like they're more like they let their hair down. They're more worldly. Like their little dress is like a little higher now, and their little white gray dress and the little mousy glasses. Like, and then now they look at me. They're like the other day. I just seen one just like really getting like all. She's getting all smitten. She was like adjusting her glasses, getting all horny with me. And then I just kind of like, she's kind of younger. So, it just kind of made me feel a little uncomfortable. She's maybe like 22, 23. But I was like, damn, I never seen these women like the Jewish and Fairfax district act like that. They usually all like, they're real strict with their, their little community, their guidelines, the way they they're supposed to behave. But I see the desensitization of people nowadays, which is it's just too hard with the media and everything. But,
do you believe in aliens?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
I do too, I think.
Yeah, I've seen things in the sky, which is very, and I witnessed that's another thing. Huh? But yeah, that's aliens. It's a trippy thing.
Yeah,
there's things out there.
That's fucked up. That's like
think about how wide the universe is, brothers. Like, think about it, man. It's like we can't even fathom, man. It's God, everything.
They're looking down on us right now, like thinking, look at these idiots. Look at these fucking idiots.
So Spartan, what's next for you? Are you gonna start live streaming? Like, what do you want to do?
Yeah, that was my plan. I mean, I kind of put it on the back burner for a while, and then I was like, you know what? This is a cool thing because everything's like kind of just fitting in place, like, with the Danino situation, and I seen some of you random streamers, and then I even seen Kev TV the other day, and we were talking about Little Spaniard. You know who Kev TV is?
I've heard the name.
Yeah, he's not that well known. He's like a Korean guy. And then I was like, hey, are you Kev TV? He's like, yeah. And he's like, he even told me he took Little Spaniard in. He's like, watch out for that guy, though, because he'll take advantage of you. And I was like, well, I have some plans for Little Spaniard. Like, he could stay here for free. Like,
so you want him to stay with you? Do you think he would want to do that?
Yeah, I think once he sees my place, the other day he made a little comment. It's not the nicest place, but I have a 2-bedroom place, and it's all refurbished and refurnished, and the outside's ghetto as hell. This is a very dangerous area, but it's very nice inside. And I'm sure, like, if he would see it and he would be in here, he'd be like, "Oh hell yeah, I want to stay here." But I'm not going to let him take advantage. Right. I just want to. There's got to be a way where we're going to like scratch each other's back. But I know he's very frugal, so I know I see a little angle where I could help him a lot. You know what I mean? And he could park his RV by the park, whatever, and he'll have a peace of mind.
Summer Page just uploaded a photo. I'm wondering if that third photo was you. Can you confirm or deny that the photo?
What photo?
One that's in the chat. I don't know if you're able to see the chat. Not sure.
Oh hell no, that ain't me.
That's not you? And okay, so maybe not.
What the fuck?
You know, people are going
wait, let me see. Wait, oh, I see what you're doing. Let me pause it.
I can't pause it. But
What the fuck?
You know, people are gonna know what you look like when you go on the stream, whether it's my stream, whether it's Captain's stream.
Hell no, man. That guy looks. That guy's a little white. Yeah, I mean, he's like.
Okay, all right.
He looks like a little. He looks like he would be related to Nanobot.
Oh, look at that! How cute that is! Look at that picture. Oh, thanks, Lise. That's beautiful. I mean, like what I see as what should be happening from this point on. Everybody likes you. You know, you answered everyone's questions.
Oh, I'm surprised. That's shocking.
Yeah, everyone likes you. And
I thought I was offending a lot of people. I thought it was bittersweet, but I didn't realize it was.
And you know, you've been you've been on the edge of coming in, you know, to these streams and being part of things, and for years, for longer than most people here. Sounds like. So, you know, are you ready to kind of like take a step, maybe show people some pictures, get to know people?
Why are you so interested in my pictures, Elisa?
Every other streamer, which you're about to be, if you want to be on my stream, that's what you're going to be. So you're going to be on the stream. People are going to be seeing you on video.
Right there. Oh, excuse me. No, I understand what you're saying, Elisa. I see your ambition with this, and I will eventually.
I'd like to be able to see his face. If I'm there with you, I'd like to be able to see your face.
You guys got to understand, I have a lot of enemies. People literally want to kill me where I live.
Why do they want to kill you? That's a problem. Why is that? Why do people want to kill you? Why?
Elisa, I could talk to you in private. I've gotten through a lot of scrapes around here. And then with people, and then you guys especially, now I got new people that want to kill me.
Nobody here wants to kill you. They don't want to be killed.
No, I'm not saying you guys, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I've said a lot of controversial things, and I've done a lot of things out there, like, where I just don't really, like, my impulse sometimes, like, I try to have good impulse control, but sometimes, like, a lot of these people, it's just hard to deal with them. And I've done things where I have enemies where I literally need to cover my face.
Okay, so are people in danger if they're streaming with you? Are your enemies going to be circling us, like
no, of course not.
Shooting at you? Okay, all right.
No, that's over here in these areas. No, that's not over there. That's why I go over there. That's why I shop. Like, I'll go to like Lassen's or Trader Joe's. Like, I'll get the fuck out of here so I could have a peace of mind and shop with people.
My baby mama manages at Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's cool, man. Where? Over there in the west
north.
side?
I'm in Northern Cali.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I try to get away, have a peace of mind and shop, you know, without all this, you know, chaos, inner city idiots. But yeah, no, I don't want to bring any. Are you
in a gang or that kind of thing?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so it's not like gang related that they want to kill you.
I admit, when I was a kid, my brother fell into a gang, and he got out of it though. It was good, but
he's in the AA gang.
I didn't end up getting into the gang. That's why maybe I have a little slight accent, but I went through a lot of different tumultuous times, you know, where I live in a gated community. I live in a ghetto area.
Okay, so you're in the ghetto now. We have a very good question from chat. How do we know that your impulse control will remain in check? And Elisa, me, says the wrong thing in person because I tend to say things that get people upset, like Lala and Ayala. And what if you get upset? What do you?
It's obvious you do. You've really been upsetting me a lot.
Okay, but what if you get upset? What are you gonna, you know, how are you gonna handle that? Are you okay with being handcuffed during the stream?
What? Oh my goodness, you are something else.
That's probably a really good idea.
And I get some like actual like professional quality handcuffs. Is anybody actually? I'm friends with 2 cops. I could probably have them.
Are you going to handcuff me and have Billy John beat me up, the little mulatto guy?
No, I'm not a violent person. I just want to make sure I make it through the stream.
What about an AA?
I'd be willing to do that.
Right. All right. That sounds great. All right. We got a deal.
Like if we went to an AA meeting.
But you know what? You're kind of creepy though, Elisa. You're like you have
creepy?
a real sinister side to you. No, you have like you get off on like you like to see all this little shit happen. Like the other day, it kind of concerned me when something happened when I was talking to Billy about doing that to little Chicken Andy, despite whatever their circumstances are. I was like, hey, that's a kid, man. He's 120 pounds soaking wet. Like what the fuck? You throw him into the wall, and then you're like. And then I seen you on another stream. You're like, yeah, he handled little Chicken Andy. And I was like, God, come on, you're a grown woman. You're like you could be a mother. Like, well, why would you say something like that? You know?
I like Chicken Andy very much. I know what
he's
happened.
He's a little kid. But he's a little kid.
I know, but I did feel
That's
like
not right for you to say that.
I'm going to explain it. I'm going to explain why I said it. So I like Chicken Andy very much. That night, he was incessantly calling, showing up, not leaving. He tried to break in my building many times. He tried to break into my apartment many times to come get Andy Dick, and that's just what happened.
He tried to break in your house?
Yes, multiple times. I was going to call
the hospital.
What?
He just beat up that one guy real bad, and he's in the hospital.
Who?
Vegan Patriots, incel. Boyfriend.
Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, I believe it. He's not like he just doesn't know when to stop. I said, Chicken, stop calling here. I said, Chicken, stop calling. I didn't make a big deal out of it at the time, but I said, you got to stop calling here, and you got to stop showing up and trying to get in my apartment to get Andy. You just have to stop.
Yeah.
And he wasn't the only one doing that. There was several people doing that. So yeah. So Chicken got past, I just want to say what happened so people know. So Chicken got past Billy John's security in his building. He doesn't have, that many people working. There's like one guy at the desk. Chicken got past. He was in Billy John's apartment. I mean, that's breaking and entering. You could get shot for something like that. He can't do that. He needs to grow up. And, all those people need to just stop doing that. They need to follow the law and not try to break into people's apartments. And I felt he did deserve it. I did. Billy pushed him. He fell. He chipped his tooth. But he was acting like a little punk. Honestly, he was acting like a little punk. And I like Chicken Andy. What?
Think about it, though. What happened? What happened? The repercussions. What happened to his face, though, physically?
So he was breaking and entering.
Listen to yourself. Are you that insensitive? Are you that insensitive as a woman?
In that situation, yes. Yes, he was trying to break into my apartment. If he came in here, I could shoot him. If he came in here, I could have shot him.
We're going to get along good then. No, you're right.
That's how I feel about it. I don't like that. I don't like that bullshit. I understand that.
Do that to kids.
But like you can't break into people's houses or apartments. You cannot do that. I don't care.
His brain is still developing. Your brain stops developing at 24, 25
yeah, Gina,
years old.
sure,
He's a
go
little
ahead.
kid.
Thanks.
Actually, do you know, who are you? I'm not familiar with you.
Oh, so I'm Gina. I'm actually a battle. Have you ever heard of battle cam?
Yes.
I was an original battle camera. Well, not really.
With SJC? Were you there with SJC?
He knows who I am, absolutely. I'm Gina Bad Kitty. Have you ever heard of Bad Kitty? Go look at me on freaking YouTube.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, but he's mentioned the battle camp.
Kitty, Gina. I just want to be a part of you guys. I just want to be cool.
Just because I'm not familiar with you, just talk for now, Gina. We're just like kind of in the middle of interviewing this guy, Spartan, tainted agent.
Why? You were fucking all interested in me at first. Why are you acting like I'm just some guy now? Remember you said I was different?
Because,
God.
You know why? I'll tell you why. Because you said a lot of scary things, and I don't like that, Spartan. I don't like it. I don't like when people break into my house. I don't like that, or when they're trying and they're not leaving. I'm just saying, like we were just talking about Chicken. That's what he did. I don't like situations like that. I don't like situations because I am cautious talking to someone. I felt like I was extremely nice to you. Extremely nice to you. I picked you out. Nobody else did what I did. You had to stream snipe everybody. Nobody picked you out like I did. I saw that you were very intelligent. You could carry on a conversation. You were engaged, which is like the number one thing. Like people like me. Yeah, like people like me are looking for. And these other guys, they're not smart enough to see it. These other streamers, they can't see it a lot of the time. They just pick like the lowest hanging fruit, which is like, you know, just kind of like unemployed losers, right? They put them on the stream, just hope for the best. But like when I see somebody when I see somebody that's intelligently speaking and extremely engaged and enthusiastic, you cannot find a better person to be a stream partner than someone like that. Like, I'm tired of begging people. I'm tired of, like, Egypt Beauty. She's like Egypt Beauty to me is like a star. Like, she's incredible. I could do so well with her, but she's just not into it. So I'm not going to beg her. You know, I'm not going to beg her to be part of it. I'm not going to, like, you know, I mean, I did. I'm embarrassed to say I did beg her, but I'm not going to, like, continue begging and pleading with people to stream with me. I want to be with somebody that wants to be a streamer, that wants to be a part of it, that's excited by it, that has talent, is intelligent, that, you know, has an opinion. I don't even care if you like me or not, as long as you have a good, intelligent opinion, and you have that.
Okay. I can see that dynamic where we could be, you know, congenial like that. But yeah.
So I was excited. You know, I was excited, you know, when I saw you in Captain's chat. There was very few people in there that I was like, I don't want to say turned on. It wasn't like turned on sexually, but turned on like, oh, this person can be something. There was very few people like that, but you were in there, and I saw that you had genuine caring qualities towards him, and you felt for him, and I saw that to be very nice, and I knew he wouldn't appreciate you like that. I knew he wouldn't.
I felt the same way with you. Yeah, well, no, he does. He does appreciate me. Don't.
Well, okay, that's how I feel. But I'm saying now that I did appreciate you, and I thought that you had like unbelievable talent, just as what you were doing in just expressing yourself better than most people. And so I was really impressed, and I liked you, and I said, this is it. I was really
feel the
excited.
same way about you, and it's a shame sometimes you let that go to waste, where you put all your energy in these degenerates.
She's better than you. Like, she knows like what streaming talent is. Like, it's a you problem if you don't understand that.
No, I do understand that. I know exactly what Elisa's telling me, and I'm plausible. I mean, everything is just like, it fits hand in glove. I know exactly what she's saying. And
she doesn't need to hang out with people that are nobodies. She needs something like to get her going.
Well, okay, so Gina, you're misunderstanding a little bit. Because this guy is not a streamer. He's just a person from the chat, but I noticed him. He stood out a lot. He was special, right? So I picked him out, and I started talking to him, and I thought it was going well. But then if I said the wrong thing, which tends to happen when you talk to someone a lot, if you talk to someone a lot, you tend to say something wrong in their eyes, which happen on stream 100%. I'm just telling him now. It will happen that I say the wrong thing. So if I say the wrong thing to Spartan, unfortunately, he freaks out and says physical threats, and he has a long record of being
physical threats to you.
You threaten to if somebody wants to post in the chat, you threaten to do physical things to me and violence. Okay.
Well, what did I do? Tell me. Well,
I will read it if someone posts it, like, leave, but I will read it. You're
so neurotic. You got to look at, you're a self-reflection upon me. Like, what I'm doing with you is the way you're treating me. You're just so neurotic. You don't even listen, take the time to just like try to gather.
If someone said this to your daughter, Spartan,
you're just overbearing.
Would you be happy if somebody said to your daughter, listen to this, I'll grab you by the strand of your hair and force you on my dick. I want to hear you talk all your rhetoric while you're gargling on my dick. Would you be happy if someone said that to your daughters? No, you would not. That's scary. Those are scary words, Spartan. And that's why I was thrilled when I saw you, and I was thrilled by who you are and your personality, and you're very intelligent, which just makes this so weird that you're intelligent, but also there's this part of you that's incredibly like frightening. And I don't know, you're the type that I think could kill me. You know, this could be like my downfall, is that I am very interested in like who you are and, you know, everything. And I would love to collaborate with someone so polarizing that people are interested in, that has never even streamed before. So all these people are asking you question after question or question. That's because you are very polarizing. You are special. You have that star quality, but you're going to ruin it by being scary as hell, having a record that is so long with violent assaults.
Record?
I looked it up.
How can I control the...
Spartan, have you ever had blackouts when you drink too much, when you go off the wagon?
No, I'm very strong with my drinking, my mentality.
Spartan, Elisa has never spent this much time on one individual in recent memory. I can't tell. I mean, I've been connected to this woman for 8 years. She has not spent this amount of time. I mean, she's talking about you from the chats from the summer, and now here we are in January. I mean, this is a big deal to her. You can't underestimate that.
Thank you. I appreciate you expressing that. Yeah, you know, I had this feeling when I first talked to her and I tried to approach her on the phone. And she was just very inviting, like, hey, Spartan, I see you in the chat all the time. I love you. And I was like, wow, that's great. You know, this is cool. And she's like, let's collaborate. You know, I was like, let's do it. But then everything got a little weirder when she wanted to get Billy John, because we had, back then, Billy John and I had problems, but you know, I just, Billy John seems like a cool guy. I just didn't like what he did to Chicken Andy, and I told him that, and I didn't want to make it all weird. You know, I'd rather just see Elisa have some coffee and talk about what we're going to do. And I just felt very
I was scared to meet you, Spartan, because before then, a lot of bad things. You called me like Jew, you know, like the way you say Jew is very bad. You don't say it in a nice way.
I called you Jew.
You just called me like a conniving Jew constantly, like just really bad. And then you said the N-word like 20 times yesterday.
Yeah, that wasn't right. I admit I was
Why
really
did
out
you
of
do
my
that?
mind.
Why can't, why
I
do
was
you?
out of my mind. No, that's not right. No, I admit that's not right. Okay, I want to retract that.
Oh.
I don't have anything, you know, I don't have anything bad to say about black people.
Do you have anything like Tourette's where you just spit out stuff and you don't remember? And I'm being kind of serious on there.
No,
I noticed you regret.
Like, once in a while, I do, man. I'm gonna admit it. Because lately, because I've been really, you know, grieving a lot, and I just really going overboard. But I don't really recall saying that. But I remember saying nigger. But I don't. You know, the thing is I've had black friends, and you know, it's just a lot of the people I've gotten in scrapes with were black. And a lot of the fights I've had, and sometimes that kind of suppresses some feelings, and you're drunk, you just kind of, you're subconscious, you know. But I don't mean to call them that. It's just their way of attitude and behavior, like from, you know, when they come from South Central and stuff over here. And but a lot of them are nice. There's some very
You're not a very nice person because of the fact that you're saying a lot of them. That obviously makes you a racist. Sir.
No, I'm going to admit, there's a lot of them in there like that.
A lot of them? What about you? What about you? A lot of you people.
Them. Well, I'm going to say black, white, Mexican, anything. Japanese, Russian.
Yeah, well, you're, sir, you're probably fat and old.
I'm fat. No, okay.
And I have a lot of you people in my life, and I don't agree with you.
Okay, honey. Whatever makes you feel better, you could vent it out on me. I'm emotionally exhausted today.
I'm not into a daddy thing or a grandpa thing, so nothing makes me feel better except knowing that you're a loser.
Sound like a Tisha kind of woman. Just get the fuck lost.
You don't know who I am. Shut the fuck up, dad.
I'm just kicking her because she's not contributing.
Yeah.
Just kicking her. Okay, so I have Elaine. I wonder if she could come on.
Yeah, Elaine's cool as hell.
Elaine's here. If somebody can get Elaine on here, that'd be awesome. So I'm just like, I'm like 50-50 on this. I don't know if the other people like.
He agreed to the idea of the handcuffs. You know,
so, but where am I going to get like real handcuffs that work? You know, not just like play handcuffs. I need like real heavy duty.
Well, you said maybe you know some cops or something. I don't know.
I'm friends with this girl. I'm friends with Michelle. My friend Michelle is a cop. I could have two real cops with me, but you know, I don't want them to get hurt. That's how I feel. I mean, am I overreacting? Could someone please?
No, these are precautions. This is safeguarding your health and your well-being.
I'd feel a lot better. You know, it's weird. It was scary when I didn't know his name, right? When I just knew him as LA Spartan. Now I do know his name, and it's even worse because it's not a good social media presence at all. It's not, there's no LinkedIn. There's nothing with any people. It's almost worse. So, but I think I'd be like, if he was posting pictures of himself smiling with like other people that he's friends with, be better. Or like
cats. Not defending him. It was good that he was willing to go to the police station. That shows he doesn't have any warrants or anything outstanding like that.
Can I go to the West Hollywood police station? Okay, I never streamed inside a police station before. Can I go?
I don't think you can take your camera inside there, only outside.
Okay, so like if I met him in there and just said, "Hey, officers, I'm with this guy. I just want you to be aware of it."
Officers, you don't even say that.
I don't.
Obviously, I'm not going to hurt you inside the fucking police station. Come on.
That's a thing. I don't know, because you just have such a weird, way about you where you're sniping people, you're scaring them. I want to see you stream with one person.
You're so paranoid. Just get duct tape and some string ties.
Paranoid.
Am I paranoid? Somebody answer that, please.
Yeah, you're very sheltered and paranoid person, and I don't blame you. That's a good thing. That's kind of a good thing. It helps you keep you safe.
Spartan, it's a healthy self-preservation that she's just trying to make sure that she'll be safe. And quite frankly, if I happen to be with her at the time we meet you,
exactly. I mean, I think it's really important to make sure everybody's safe. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else we can do to kind of make sure.
You want to say we'll work it out later. We don't have to get all hasty right now and do this all, tonight. We'll work it out.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we'll figure it. I mean, you've been actually incredible tonight, Spartan, answering all the questions, and everybody.
Totally an intervention.
I mean, it's everybody. Yeah, I mean,
you too, Jordana. It was a good meeting you. It's funny how you guys have the same name. That's interesting.
Well, I mean, that's by design. But I just hope you get back on the wagon. That's my only hope for you. And it's not no judgment or anything. I just hope you get back on the wagon.
Jimmy, what this reminds me of.
Sorry. I just said I hope that too.
Okay, so what this reminds me of, you guys? Andy. So Andy Dick, right? He's been like biting people, right? He's been biting people, but he's very harmless. He's skinny like a twig. He can't do anything. This Spartan guy is like 6'3". He's like a big guy. So I think that's another aspect to this that is kind of intimidating.
Well, I'm not like a real heavy guy or anything. I'm kind of trim myself, but I'm I work out. I take care of myself. But
Elisa,
Spartan, I'm 6'3". I mean, I'm very tall.
Oh, cool. Okay, Scandinavian blood, bro.
I'm actually really tall.
I think if you guys were to meet at a public place, like where a lot of people are around, then maybe that would be okay.
It's going to be like a public assassination, though, I feel like. You know what I mean? Like,
you're making all these images in your head. It's just
all right.
Would you wear look in Discord, would you wear that stuff that the guy's wearing in that video for safety?
I got to look at it. I got to look at it again. It was funny earlier. I was laughing. I was cracking up at him earlier. But I'll check him out.
Hey, Elisa, if you wait until I'm there, it's going to be Friday the 13th, which is going to be the day.
Friday the 13th?
Oh my gosh.
Is that in January?
Okay, wait, there's some questions from the chat. Anger management, has anybody ever, did they make you take anger management?
Yes, I had to go to anger management.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever lit any fires or been in arson?
I can't get over the cat story. That really bothered me.
Oh man, I'm sorry to.
That's upsetting. That's upsetting.
Yeah, it was just so random. We were just watching TV and having fun with this cat, you know, and then we went outside, and then the little bully guy next door just sicked his pit bull on him, and just so weird, man.
Yeah, that's
like
terrible.
I never seen anything.
That's horrible.
That's traumatic.
Yeah, and I wanted to hurt that guy, but he was just so much big. He was older, you know, and it's like we were like 14, he was like 18 or something.
Yeah.
And then the pit bull, I wanted to kill the pit bull, but you know the cat was screaming, and it was like, damn, man. And the cat was like an older cat. You could tell he had it for a lot of years, and it's like, fuck.
On your preferences for others, for like maybe sexual stuff, have you ever gone out? Have they always been your age? Have you gone with ones that are much older or much younger?
Funny you answered. Yeah, that's a trippy question. When I was younger, I used to be fascinated with older women, so I've gotten with older women when I was 20. I got with I was 27. The oldest one I got with was 53, but that was the oldest.
How'd you do that? How'd you meet that person?
It was at my aunt's estate sale. She was very interesting, like eclectic woman.
Wow.
And,
older girl gift. Sorry.
Can you post Spartan? Can you post a picture of yourself from that time?
It's so funny when you're a younger man, you only want older women.
Yeah, that's so interesting. That yeah, it's just like your psyche thinks like that.
Yeah, it's weird.
But I've got it with younger ones too, you know. But the older I get creeped out when younger women kind of hit on me now. Like if they're real young, you know, like 21 or 24, like 23, like it just creeps me out. I don't like that.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, and you know, and I've had situations where sometimes they get real weird because I'm kind of like a taller guy and I kind of have a little style, but you know, I'm not thinking, you know, the younger girl's gonna like an older guy so much, but yeah, a lot of them do.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done when a girl broke up with you?
I went to her house, man, and called out her dad, and I've done a lot of crazy shit. Yeah, that's
oh wow.
I'm not.
Did it get into a physical altercation?
Yeah, no. Luckily, that time it almost did, but I've done stupid shit like for you know when you're dealing with women or like vice versa in a relationship, those emotions just like it just does something way different to your brain. It's just.
This is kind of off the wall. Have you ever had a restraining order placed on you?
Of course.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Of course. What? how many, I think, should be the question. How many restraining orders?
Oh, geez.
A couple of them. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Stop. What is happening here? All right. Good question.
I could literally say I've had 0.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, dead. Sorry.
What is your hairline?
Are you going bald tonight out of this guy? He's so
he's so honest. He's such an honest person. This is perfect.
What is your hairline like? Are you bald?
No, my hairline is pretty nice. It's not like little Spaniards or anything like that. I don't want to talk shit, but
you wear boxers or briefs?
I prefer the boxers, brother, but that's a little personal for a man. Come on, man. But yeah, you know, come on. What do you guys hitting me with all kinds of questions tonight? Yeah, man. What are you guys doing tonight? What is this all about? Your agenda?
It was an intervention with you.
No, it's an interview because everybody's curious about you. You made a big splash in every chat you've been in. You made a huge splash. You're a possible person that could be collaborating with us, with multiple people here. You know, if you join like Kerman and Friends, you know, we like to meet each other. We like to keep in touch.
I just wanted to meet you, Elisa. I don't want to be a part of the IP2 stigma. Like, them people did a lot of crazy shit. I just don't like that, all that.
There's some good people in there. There's people.
Yeah, but you got the little perverted wiener dog guy, that molester, the 14 guy. And then
Jacob?
Yeah,
I met Jacob one time.
Yeah. Yeah, then you got, Mike. I like Mike a lot, but that guy's just like
you think I hang out with him every day?
No, I don't. But
there's people that are not going to be good. That's everywhere, Spartan. Honestly, it's everywhere. There's great people that I've met from IP2, awesome, that I'm so happy I met. And then there's some people I just don't talk to anymore that I don't like. So, that'll be wherever you go. In the Howard Stern universe, there's horrible people and great people both. In Kermit and Friends, there's both good people and bad people. That's going to be anywhere. You take the people that you like and you keep in touch with those people and that you want to be friends with, and that's what you should do. And if you get involved in streaming, which I think you would be like a superstar, like the best. I believe that. I believe that if you started streaming, if you did a show, a podcast, whatever, we would help you with it here. And you would get a lot of support. I feel that way.
I appreciate that, Elisa. I could tell you, I could hear it in your voice. You're being sent, very genuine. And I just, it's just a stigma. Like, if I were to get really popular with this, I wouldn't want, like, my family or other friends or people, like, to think I'm a part of just degenerate.
Your family knows about all that stuff. All that stuff that we found. They know about that. This is much better than that.
Yeah.
This would be a step up, Spartan. This would be great. You could be yourself, make friends. You could travel. You could travel and meet your fans. It's really fun.
I like that aspect of it. Yeah, I like the traveling aspect, and then helping, like, the youth, like, to just say, I obviously go into the chat rooms. I say things. I try to help people. Sometimes I get a little controversial. I say, where I was drinking.
I like Sparta, how honest he gets.
Me too.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I like him.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, we're really happy that you were so honest tonight and answered all the questions, and
thank you for all the time you've devoted to interacting with us. That's that's a gift.
You see how it's good, right, Jimmy? You see how it's special.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's engaging. You guys are really interesting to talk to, so that's why it's very easy to talk to you guys.
Yeah, so you could come in here, anytime, and everybody loves you, and you could build your channel. Like, what's your channel? Should people subscribe to it? The channel that you have?
I always have to make new accounts because I'm getting kicked out of all of them. But but yeah, I'll make a little channel soon. But
make a channel. Why don't you start streaming? You can start streaming right now. We'd all watch. Start tomorrow. And you could just stream by yourself. You could go anywhere. I mean, you see what, people aren't doing, incredible things. They're just walking around, a lot of people. You could do that.
You see what T-Bob's doing? He's watching birds.
I was thinking Ice Poseidon. He's just eating. I mean, every time I turn on Ice Poseidon, he's eating. So just eat a sandwich. Just do that. We'll all watch.
I've been going in there sometimes. It's good talk. He's a trippy guy, man. Yeah, but thank you for that encouragement, you guys. I appreciate that. And I will consider this. I will be there for you, Elisa. This is just kind of surprising. I'm just a little taken back because I didn't expect you to call me and everything. Well, no.
Everybody wants to see your art, and you could do a house tour, show all your art and your second bedroom where you're going to put Captain in it, and that'd be a fun stream.
Yeah. Who knows? We could just kick around some ideas, but it's just weird because our relationship's just unsettling. I don't really know what to think about you right now, Lisa. We were fighting a little while ago, and now it's like, are you being sincere with me?
I'm being sincere. Yeah. I was just very scared by a lot of the things that you said. If you hadn't have said those things, we would have been streaming already. You don't think that I want somebody to stream with like you? That is so unusual. Of course I do. Of course I want to do that. But I was scared.
I understand. I was saying some really crazy things with you, but
yeah.
I just it's just weird. I just don't like the sneakiness when I want you to be loyal and just talk to me up front, whatever, like how I'm being with you. And
it proves her loyalty by how much time she's devoting to you, my friend.
No, you're right. That aspect of it, I like that part of it. But you know what I'm saying, Elisa, when you just like two-faced with me, or you just say things that aren't true.
Never two-faced. I'm never two-faced. I was always nice, and I was always complimentary of you, and I always said how smart you are, and what a great writer you are, and how you are a specific. You know, it's hard as as a chatter to have, and nobody sees you or hears you, but you like the way you type is very unique to you. It's very unique. Like you type like you're just you. That's it. And I could tell, even if your name wasn't there, I could tell who's you or not. So that's very special. I saw that, and I've never said anything different than that.
No,
but
you haven't.
But I was very scared by a couple things you said, like very scary things, like some sexual scary things you said that didn't seem like normal.
Sorry about that. That was really bad. No, that was bad. That was unacceptable behavior. It was just, how can I say it? It's just that your mind's perverted. It's just when you're not perverted, but it's just when you're inebriated, it's just hard to explain. It's
Yeah. So if you're inebriated, like, I don't know, if we start collaborating together, I'm afraid of, I'm afraid of a lot of people, honestly, like even Lala, like, I know she's dating a scary person, they know where I live, obviously. And so there's a lot of people I'm scared of, that I've streamed with. But I mean, you would be probably the scariest just because you've said things that were like really violent. You said you were going to kill Bob. So that was bad. And then, you apologized for it, but...
what? You broke up.
I was just saying that you said you were going to kill Bob, Trumpster Bob.
Oh, yeah, I remember saying that.
Yeah, and I like that you apologized for it and that you owned up to it, but, and in the moment, if you're so mad and you can't control yourself, like...
I didn't know, I thought it was threatening my life. I didn't, some random guys calling me, some hick, I don't know what.
I know. Trust me, I've gone to tons of fights with Trumpster Bob. We're not like perfect or anything, but
yeah, you got to think about the position you put me in, Elisa. You have this random guy call me. I didn't even expect this, and it's like, I don't know his intentions.
And then ask him to show him. Oh.
No, he ended up being a cool guy. He's a cool guy. I don't, of course I won't hurt that guy.
Yeah. I just don't like the threats and stuff, and like, obviously the long record, and like flip flop. You're a flip flopper. You know that? You ever heard that term? Flip flop? Yeah, you're like a flip flop. Yeah, you're a big one. You flip flop.
A little Jew. No, I'm not going to say it.
You were going to say little Jew something. Okay, so...
His track record recently is much better, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good tonight. It's very, very, very good tonight. The fact that he's willing to be handcuffed, the fact that he's willing to do it in the police station, I love that. That's great.
The one concerning thing is if he's doing all this stuff sober, some of the where he's nice 95% of the time, then 5% of the time he kind of goes haywire. What happens when he's drunk and goes haywire?
Right, that is scary.
Like that with you.
Yeah, and it's also kind of scary. So I had him talk to Billy John on the phone. I had him talk to Egypt Beauty on the phone, and Andy, Dick on the phone. And all three of them said, where'd you get this guy? Like, stay away from him. So he scared all those people. Wow.
What? I was nice to all of them.
I know, but they were scared by you. I don't know. You just have some way about you where and those are three people that are also unusual, but
Elisa's probably because they didn't know he was a vegan.
You really think the vegan thing, Jimmy? I don't know. Because, every guy in jail has like a tattoo of his mother, It's like, a guy that likes his mother must be good. But there's a lot of murderers in jail that have a tattoo of their mother, a lot.
Oh my God.
I don't know about the whole vegan thing. I don't know what that says really, but I mean,
has anyone in his family disappeared or been in weird mystery crime or anything like that? Any direct relatives?
No, I wouldn't. You know what? I know the vegan thing throws a lot of people off. I love that though because I'm like the 1% of like unusual vegan. Different dynamics. Like most vegans, they circumference to a certain lifestyle. You know, but yeah.
When I go to the store to get cucumbers, I get condoms at the same time too. So that way nobody will think I'm vegan. I'm kidding.
Would you bring a family member or a friend to the Kermit and Friends Discord server so we could ask them about you?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, I would.
Really? Okay, great.
Yeah, I have a friend.
The closest like cousin or relatives that you grew up with, brothers and sisters.
I'll tell you what. I have a friend in Montrose that owns a bonding insurance company. He's like very successful, and he will vouch for me. He'll talk to you. He'll be interested in me.
That sounds great. All right, so let's do that. Let's book that guy. And sounds good, Spartan. Call him tomorrow. See, look how great Virtuous Spartan is. He's willing to call that guy tomorrow.
My good friend. Yeah, I've known him a long time. All right.
What's he gonna say? Like, good thing.
He seems like a nice guy, Virtuous Spartan.
Wolfie did this whole thing. Wolfie did this. Thank you.
I'm a nice guy, man. I apologize.
Thank you, Big Wolfie. Thank you, Big Wolfie.
Thank you, Wolfie. Yeah. You guys, I just want to say I'm sorry for saying anything that was very mean to any of you. I haven't been in a good state of mind, and sometimes some of you pissed me off, and I got really abrupt with you. But, you know, you all seem like pretty nice people. And we're all, like Lisa said, we're all flawed individuals. We got to work on ourselves. But you guys are like psychopaths. You don't want to hurt people. You want to try to present things.
No, we want to help.
Tough crowd. Everyone critiquing you and treating it like an intervention somewhat.
Oh, shit. All right,
we're just trying to figure him out. You know, we just want to make sure that he's so interesting. I wanted, you know, Bob interviewed him yesterday, and it went great.
It was fabulous.
It was really fabulous.
I thought that was kind of went bad. Yeah, I thought I was being mean to the guy, but no, we end up being cool. He was funny.
He's really funny.
But at first, I know I kind of got a little weird.
He was a little afraid by you, I think. T-Bob. I know, T-Bob. He was scared.
All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to get going then. So it was great talking with you guys.
Nice talking to you, Spartan. Thank you so much, Spartan. You're the best.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Have a very nice evening.
Wow.
You too. Take care, you guys. Bye.
Love Fest. Love Fest.
Wow, that was great.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. That was perfect. We really, I feel like we asked every question.